So in this question, there are 16 sweets in a bowl. 4 of the sweets are blackcurrant, 5 of the sweets are lemon, 7 of the sweets are orange. Anna, Ravi, and Sam each take at random one sweet from the bowl. Work out the probability that 5 lemon sweets are still in the bowl. So first we need to figure out how shall these people pick the sweets up, or how can you pick 3 sweets from the bowl so that you still have 5 of the lemon left. So 5 of the lemon sweets left, sorry. So the way we can do it is, obviously, you can, it's only three sweets being picked, so it can be 3 blackcurrant, or it can be 3 orange. So orange, I have just written, maybe I can just write orange, or so 3 orange, 3 blackcurrant, or it can be 2 blackcurrant and 1 orange, or it can be 2 oranges and 1 blackcurrant. Now we can't write it this way. It has to be in a 3 separate cases are there. So if there's 3 blackcurrant, that's 1 blackcurrant, 1 blackcurrant, and 1 blackcurrant. We need to find the probability for each of these. Okay, the second thing could be 3 orange, so 1 orange, one person picks 1 orange, the other person also picks an orange, the third person also picks an orange. Okay, and then the 2 blackcurrant and 1 orange. Now it could be 1 blackcurrant, 1 blackcurrant, and 1 orange, and all other combinations of these. So one person could pick, how do I say, let's suppose Anna is picking a blackcurrant, Ravi picking a blackcurrant, Sam picking an orange. So it could be Anna, it could be Ravi, it could be Sam, or it could be Ravi picking a blackcurrant first and Sam picking another blackcurrant and Anna picking an orange. So we have to consider all the 3 cases of these. Okay, and then you have 2 oranges. So when you have 2 orange, so it would be 1 orange, 1 orange, and 1 blackcurrant. So we again have to consider all 3 possibilities, all 3 probabilities here, and add them up. So let us work it out. So I should say orange is OR, blackcurrant is represented as B, lemon we do not include, orange is OR. So that's orange. Okay, so then how would I go about? So then this probability that B blackcurrant and then another blackcurrant, that would be the first blackcurrant, the probability is 4 out of 16, multiplied by the second blackcurrant, so 3 out of 15, multiplied by the third blackcurrant, so that would be 2 out of 14. Okay, then to this we'd have to add the second case where there are 3 oranges, we've said. So the probability of 3 oranges, orange, orange, and orange, so that would be, there are 7 oranges, so 7 over 16 plus 6 over 15, not plus, sorry, multiplied by 5 over 14. And then we're going to add the next one, which is the probability of blackcurrant, 2 blackcurrants, not necessarily in this order, we have to take care of that, and 1 orange, that would be, so blackcurrant is 4 over 16, multiplied by the second blackcurrant, that is 3 over 15, multiplied by 1 orange, which is 7 over 14. Now to this we'd have to add the case where the first sweet picked is a blackcurrant, okay, and the second sweet picked could be an orange, so that would be 7 out of 15. and multiplied by 3 out of 14. The third one is a blackcurrant. So we have to consider all these possibilities, and they're all same. So we can write this multiplied by 3. And of course plus, and then we are going to write orange. So probability of 2 oranges and 1 black currant, so that will be equal to orange is 7 over 16, so 7 over 16 multiplied by 6 over 15 multiplied by a black currant, so that's 4 over 14, and once again multiplied by 3. So our answer is going to be the sum of all of these. So I can write answer is equal to 4 over 16 times 3 over 15 times 2 over 14 plus 7 over 16 times 6 over 15 times 5 over 14 times 3 times 4 over 16 times 3 over 15 times 7 over 14. Not times here, plus, sorry about that. And then plus the final bit, that is 3 times 7 over 16 multiplied by 6 over 15 multiplied by 4 over 14. And so that would equal to, let us go step by step, 4 times 3 times 2, 24 over 16 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 14, that's 3360, and plus that is 5 times 6, 30 times 7, so 210 over 3360 plus 12 times 21, that is equal to 252. So 252 over 3360 and plus 21 multiplied by 24, that's 504 over 3360, and we get the answer as equal to, we have to sum them all up, 24 plus 210 plus 252 plus 504, and we get 990 over 3360. And so we can write it down in the answer here. That would be that's the answer.